Hey, everybody, we're live at the Paste Studio in New York right now with Barter. Ali, thank you for being here. This is great.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. We're very glad that you're making this studio session part of your New York trip. You were at Pianos in New York last night as part of New Colossus, Berlin tonight, and Berlin tomorrow night, as well as at the Paste Showcase, which I'm hosting. So we'll see you
Woo-hoo.
there. Yeah.
Have fun.
Here we are right now. We're about to share 3 of your songs with the internet. All of them are from Hello, I'm Doing My Best, which is out right now on Inertia. What's happening first today?
First, we're going to play a song called Big Ones, and it's about opinions. Hey, he said just be yourself. Hey, leave your hair like it is. Don't you know, baby, that I know what I'm talking about? He said it's all good, just leave it to me. Protect yourself from the big ones. Protect yourself from the little ones too. Don't get lost in the sauce, don't let them bring you down. You're good as you. Hey, yeah, we love what you do. Hey, we think you're great how you are. But have you ever considered toning it down? They said it's all good, just leave it to us. Protect yourself from the big ones. Protect yourself from the little ones too. Don't get lost in the sauce, don't let them bring you down. You're good as you. When you wake up and you're someone else, didn't even know you lost yourself. When you wake up and you're someone else, didn't even know you lost yourself. Hey, protect yourself from the big ones. Protect yourself from the little ones too. Don't get lost in the sauce, don't let them bring you down. You're good as you. Hey, you're good as you. Hey, you're good as you. Hey, you're good as you. Hey.
All right. Thank you. That sounds great. Can you talk to us a little bit about how this album came into the world and how the 2017 debut influenced and informed what we hear on Hello, I'm Doing My Best, the current album?
Well, after I put out my first record, I fell in a bit of a heap because, I don't know, I put a lot of expectation on it. Not the record itself, but maybe how I felt. And I made myself miserable. So when I started writing all these songs for this record, I wanted to have a completely different outlook. And that's why it's called Hello, I'm Doing My Best, because that was the life lesson that I learned in the first process. So, yeah, it's all these songs are about, real life things that I've been through, mistakes I've made, fears that I have. And, for me, it's like super cathartic to get it all out and I'm a massive oversharer. So if you listen to this record, you'll you'll hear that.
Well, you've chosen the right profession as a chronic
true.
oversharer to be this, and thank you for oversharing with us. And also,
Anytime.
welcome back. I'm glad that you had that catharsis and had that experience and are hopefully not miserable any longer.
No, I'm not. That's the thing. As
You
soon as
seem
I accepted it, I
very
was
pleasant.
like, oh, it's not as big of a deal as I'm making out to be. So
Well, thank you for sharing it with us today. And yeah, I mean, this job is pretty cool. Like it's work, you know, but I mean, you're playing music and making people happy for a living. It's pretty cool.
totally. And I think you have to remember that sometimes when you go out there, oh, I might be nervous, but then I remember it's not about me. It's about the people who've paid to be there or have walked into the room to make them feel good. Doesn't matter what
But kind of about you as well.
Yeah, but if I think about it from that perspective, then I get in my head and I come at it from the wrong place. So everything just moves a lot smoother when I'm thinking about, being, to some extent, it's to the service of the
to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm enjoying this very much. This is exactly how I want to spend my Thursday morning. So thank you. And we're going to hear 2 more from Hello, I'm Doing My Best. What's
Yes.
second?
The next one I'm going to play is called History of Boys. This is definitely an overshare song, but it's called History of Boys, but it's not really about boys. It's more about my relationship to excess, I guess. I'm just going to have a sip of water. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
Live stream.
Yeah. And take your time. The internet can wait, man. If there's tuning, anything that's got to happen. Tea. I can make tea if you want.
Can the internet wait?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, here we go. This is History of Boys. Let me tell you my history of boys. Driving way too fast, making too much noise, drinking in the park, getting into trouble, making promises and leave them in a puddle. Never seem to know when to stop, smoking cigarettes, eating ice cream. Sorry, I don't know how to stop. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I used to get drunk and black out. I
Nice. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Allie, can you introduce us to everybody?
Yes, so this is Patrick on guitar, Kaveen
All right.
on bass, and Kendra on drums.
All right,
And
thank
they're
you
the
all.
best, so thank you.
So before offline, I'm glad that you got a little bit of a chance to check out the tapes that are on the wall there, and got a chance to look at, the John Coltrane, the Iggy Pop, the Patti Smith. It's and this environment tends to be a pretty easy environment to talk about musical influences.
Yep.
It feels like, it could be off base maybe. We listen to a lot of Bikini Kill and the Riot Girl Pacific Northwest at my house, and it gets sort of, I think maybe I read the band The Breeders in association with you. I forget in what context exactly.
I
but
just love them.
yeah, so that was a long way around to ask you, who are some of the artists who have been important to you over the years?
Well, definitely the Breeders. That was an influence for this record. I love, in their recordings, the space and the use of bass guitar, and they're really just beautiful, natural female voices, and that was something I wanted on this record. But in terms of like songwriting and inspiration, I'm a huge Liz Phair fan. I found her quite late, but yeah, I guess when I heard her songs, it put things in context for me, and I was like, I have those feelings. I can write about that stuff. That's my reality. And yeah, so as a songwriter, Liz Phair. Also, she's so natural, and it's not about all the production or bells and whistles. Like, people connect to what she's saying, and you believe her. And yeah, so that was that's amazing. I got to tour with her last year or the year before, so that was pretty ridiculous. But and then also I'm a massive Weezer fan.
Nice.
So I just pretty much and like all Weezer from beginning to now. So
Including Hurley?
Actually, there are a couple of records I haven't. Is that the one that everyone that makes people angry? I think they have such diehard fans. If you make anything, you can make someone angry. But
No, I like it also. I'm not trying to stir up any kind of shit whatsoever.
Cool. I don't
That was
know
a
what to
ridiculous
say.
thing for me to
I
ask.
feel
I
very
also enjoy
uncomfortable.
Weezer a lot. I don't know why the hell I said that.
No, I love Pinkerton. I loved the White Album and Pacific Daydream and the Blue Album, obviously. And I really like their cover of No Scrubs. I just like they just have such a great vibe. Like, aside from writing great songs and having being great musicians and continuing to put out fun music, they're not wankers. Like, they just have a good time, and they are silly and have an earnestness and an element of fun that really appeals to me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is important to maintain that and remember that this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it's the coolest thing you could possibly do for money. It's a job, but it's awesome. And yeah, I agree completely. And I think you share that the thing where whether your songs have all the production stuff or whether they're stripped down like this, they come across earnestly and awesome. So thanks for doing it.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we're gonna hear one more from Hello, I'm Doing My Best. What's last today?
I'm going to play a song called January. And so I wrote this song a couple of years ago. I really just dislike January. It sort of has this feeling, and I've lived through a few Januaries, and they used to feel so like full of promise. It's the beginning of the year. I've got a clean slate. I'm going to be a completely different person. And then 25 days in, you're doing the stuff you said you were never going to do again, or you were going to have 30 days off, or blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's me. And I wrote this song. It's kind of, am I allowed to swear?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, say whatever you want. We can't do
Thank the
nudity,
Lord,
but say
because
any word you want.
I actually find it really hard to communicate when I'm not allowed to swear. So this is my fuck you to New Year's resolutions. And I'm going to have another sip of water, internet.
Me too. It took me into February before I went to the gym for the first time in 2020. I didn't do shit in January, but then February it started to look up, and now
Yeah.
I've been to the gym a number of times. I did some sit-ups yesterday.
There you go. Look, do you know what? I know. I give up. All right. This is January. Hey there, January. Looks like we're alone again. Another year is over. Left the same way it came in. Said that I'd be thinner. Said that we'd be better friends. But I'm still on the treadmill. Change the channel. Play by the rules. Look where it got me. Stones in my shoes are cutting my feet all the way. You held me up. I never felt quite good enough. I made it through the year again with Diet Coke and cigarettes. Hey there, salutations. Wasn't really the end. My New Year's resolutions used to make a lot more sense. All these little problems like sex and television got me in a chokehold called self-deception. Play by the rules. Look where it got me. Sober is cool, but fuck, it's boring all the way. You held me up. I never felt quite cool enough, and true words were never said. That closeness tends to breed contempt. Nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. Play by the rules. Pass me the dude. Going nowhere, 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 going nowhere. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Allie. This has been great. Thanks for joining us today on show day. It's Berlin tonight and then Berlin again tomorrow night for the Paste Showcase. So I'll certainly see you there. And then let's see what else. The Basement in Nashville. So yeah, I enjoy that very much. Hopefully everyone goes out, spends a lot of money. Nashville
I
can
know.
certainly use it right now.
Get out there. And
Yeah.
Chicago. We're playing Chicago. Did you say that one?
I did not. I didn't.
Chicago. I don't know what date. I'm bad. I need a calendar. But I'm Sunday.
And
at-
then and Leeds also.
Yes, we pray. We pray that the things don't get. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to start hysteria, but
Yeah.
I just did.
I'm not going to start praying.
No. Yeah, no.
But fuck it, man. Go
I mean, if
anyway.
you're
If they,
into
even
it.
if they cancel it, just fucking show up.
Yeah, I'll
play
go.
some music
I'll
anyway.
just go anyway.
All the details are up at alliebartermusic.com. And thank you for sharing from Hello, I'm Doing My Best. And we will stay tuned. Please travel safely between all of the future dates and come visit us anytime. I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you so much.